Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Stellaris. We are playing as the restored Quirkian League in the new Federations expansion. Got another planet getting ready to be colonized, building our colony ship over here. And generally trying to lock in some really good systems that we've discovered. While we have two rather annoying neighbors, both of whom are fanatic spiritualists. That is not going to be good. We are going to need to find some allies if we're going to not get our butts kicked by these guys. Of course, it would probably help if I built up my fleet some more, and I'm not doing that right now. I have no plans on doing that at the moment. I tend to have this style of play in the early game, if you're not familiar with my playthroughs. A cursory scan of the planet's surface reveals a weak signal pulsing into the darkness of space. Well, that one is challenging. We will not be doing that one just now. Let's see. I don't want to build out that way. I mean, I do really want to get to this Paya system. But I also want to get to this Wenquartz system. I need 4 minerals, alloys. We're getting 19 now, so that's good. There we go. Alright, we got that, so we've got, Alright, the technicians and the clerks have switched over to... Well, the technicians have switched over to metallurgists. So I am gaining less energy credits, but I've got a lot on hand, so I'm not as concerned about that.
Special project complete.
Our continued studies of the massive skeletal remains on Salix 8 have managed to shed some light on how the creature ended up on the planet. There are very faint residual energy readings that indicate some kind of dimensional portal existed briefly towards the rear of the skeleton. Science Officer Olive Maple theorizes that the creature passed through this gateway from another dimension, only to quickly perish in the hostile environment of Salix 8. Why it did this and where it came from are questions that may never be answered. Astounding! 200 more experience and 150 physics research. I feel like they colonized something. Not sure. There's a tomb world there. Desert world, which has 2 bubbling swamps. Oh, that is so good. And an ocean world, they'll probably be colonizing that eventually. Sooner rather than later, I'm sure. Desert world with nothing special. I haven't really looked at all of the uninhabitable worlds that I've encountered in my space, in my surveys. Yeah, I'll do so eventually. Alright, colony ship is out.
Construction complete.
Alright, go ahead and build that mining station. And you know what? We can go ahead and build that starbase as well. We've detected life signs coming from somewhere beneath the barren and lifeless surface of this planet. What manner of organism could possibly live there? We will take a look later. You know what? I actually want you to go back here, because there might be some wreckage that we can research on that. Asteroid collision. A large mineral-rich asteroid collided with Salix 4A at some point during the previous 1,000 years in what must have been a major impact event. An abundance of minerals can now be found on the moon in the vicinity of the impact crater. A fortuitous event. Plus 3 minerals, that's good.
Construction complete.
Okay, go ahead and get that and those minerals, please. Do need to get some more energy
Survey
credits.
complete. Evading hostiles.
Alright, what do we got? More drones. Right there. Okay. That is actually fine. Alright, election. I'll probably just let this go. Busy governing, ruling, available, busy commanding. Pop growth speed plus 5% now. That's actually pretty good. Starbase module cost and upgrade cost, meh. Monthly unity, that's not bad. Trade value, eh. Colony ship build cost and development speed, eh. Monthly unity. Yeah, I'm not going to support anyone. I'll let it go. Alright, let's go ahead and adopt the discovery. Anomaly research speed increased by 20%. That's pretty good. I'll definitely take that. Thank you.
Establishing colony.
Colonial remains. Uchikski Prime was once an important colony of the restored Quirkian League, and some remnants of its infrastructure remain usable as a base to recolonize the planet. Okay, so we have another one of those. Very nice. It'll definitely make it cheaper to build on those. Got an amenities issue here. But I have a clerk job available, so... Districts mandate fulfilled. As per our consul's mandate, our planetary districts have expanded. Okay, 95 unity. And we have re-elected. What is our... consumer goods production? Okay, actually, that's not great. I'm gonna need some more. Uchikski could probably do that pretty early on. You're done there. Let's just set you to automatic survey now. Junkyard. This asteroid was evidently used as a junkyard by someone at some point in the distant past. All manner of discarded machinery and metallic refuse has been deposited inside the asteroid's weak gravity well, being slowly pulled into the jumble of debris that now covers the surface. There is nothing of particular value to be found here, but a lot of the metal could be salvaged by a mining station. Alright, plus 3 minerals there. That's pretty good. Alright, when you're done there, go ahead and build that.
Anomaly detected.
The material composition of this asteroid differs significantly from its neighbors. It likely has a different origin than the other bodies of this asteroid belt, and should be investigated more closely. Over there? Sure, we'll go ahead and just research that now. 67 days, that's fine. No one's getting into that area that we haven't already seen, I think.
Complete. Construction complete.
Alright, let's go ahead and build that. Yeah, we can build out there. Alright, so let's see how we do.
Engaging enemy fleet.
Okay, we've been hitting them first. Small cutting lasers. Junk ball. The ISS, etc. crew report that what first appeared to our scanners as an asteroid is in fact a gigantic floating ball of junk. Comprised of the broken remains of various vehicles, rockets, and hazardous materials, many of them radioactive, the junk ball seems to be the detritus of an unknown alien nation in the early space age. It would appear that this nation was an interstellar litterer, ejecting dangerous industrial waste into orbit rather than disposing of it planetside. Radiometric dating suggests these remains are millions of years old and have been floating through space from an unknown point of origin for most of that time. Science Officer Violet Oak notes that some of the materials found on this floating junk heap are quite rare and could be refined into useful resources. Waste not, want not, we get a minor artifact and a +1 alloys. Very nice. Was that seriously TLDR? Too long, didn't read. I am rather amused by those. Odd-on caretakers, huh? 1,200 hull points. How many do ours have? 300. Ancient Mineral Processing Hub. The ISS Paradoxus has encountered a significant ancient mining drone presence in the Ekio system. It appears to be a major mining and mineral processing hub, perhaps the last of its kind in the galaxy. Sure it is.
Evading hostiles.
Good lord. Alright, that's a lot. Hopefully you get out of there in time. Yeah, they're not attacking you. Good. Damage to shields and damage to armor. Yeah, we're definitely doing a lot better. Although they have a much better hit ratio than we do. Mummified pilot. The mummified remains of a single individual belonging to a previously unknown mammalian species has been found drifting in high orbit over Altair 3. The being is dressed in what appears to be a flight suit complete with a helmet, and it may be a fighter pilot that ejected in some ancient battle, only to be forgotten and left behind. Our study of the corpse has provided some interesting data. 150 society research. Okay, you are done over here. There's nothing back that way. Alright, let's go ahead and start researching these things, and we'll work our way back this way. Ah, they're healing over time. Cheaters! We have one of them almost destroyed. There we go. Okay, another one destroyed. Alright, no losses. Small cutting laser, gravitic sensors, regenerative hull tissue. Very nice. Go ahead and return home to repair. And you go ahead and start surveying. Go ahead and research that. Well, go ahead and survey that and then research that, please. See, I've got one clerk job available. Alright, you're done here. Let's go ahead and build those stations. Really curious about that that Gaia world. Alright, a couple leaders have gained... Wait. Yeah, just levels. For a second there, I thought they gained traits, and I was like, wait, I thought there was only one. 3 minerals.
Construction complete.
Okay. We can definitely build that now.
Anomaly detected.
Sensors are reporting a number of possible points of interest within the dense debris field surrounding JX4758. Actually, go ahead and survey. We'll get that later.
Survey complete.
Bogor, 5 energy there. That's pretty good. Man, getting that system would block off both those paths.
Technology discovered.
On the other hand, just getting right there would be not bad. Alright, geothermal fracking for minerals from miners plus 20%. I don't think that I care about robots. I don't really feel the need for assembly patterns right now. We'll get Corvette hull points at the moment. So I've got an envoy, and I'm not using him. I guess I could just do something with him. Suspicious. Let's go ahead and improve relations. Age 59. Overwhelming fleet power. Also overwhelming. I suppose I should build some more. Guess we'll go ahead and do so right now. That probably means that they're up to their fleet capacity at the moment. Initial analysis of the asteroid's composition points towards potentially interesting finds. It's only 84 days. We'll go ahead and research that one.
Technology discovered.
Also, we've gotten that. Alright, eco-simulation. 20% more food. Off-world trading, hydroponic farms, food processing facilities. None of these are really... eh. I guess that's not bad. I mean, none of them are bad, but... none of them are things that really jump out at me as... you know, you should really go for this right now. Alien spacecraft. A badly damaged military vessel bearing elaborate alien insignia circles Ueron. The ship has suffered a heavy incendiary attack, which has melted its hull, leaving no survivors aboard. No weapons known to us today can produce temperatures high enough to cause such an effect. Perhaps the ship's logs may shed some light on its violent end. Yeah, let's go ahead and examine the logs. Go ahead and research that.
Survey complete.
Reinforcements in transit. Oh, right, so that's another thing that they did. Now, ships basically go missing in action in order to reinforce. So you don't have, like, there's no worry about, you know, your fleet has gone around a loop like this because there's a dimensional horror right here, and you reinforce, and it's just like, one after another, just like, oh yeah, we can just go right through the dimensional horror, it's fine. Also, it means that there's no more processing power for them all running around the galaxy. It does mean that you can't intercept them when you're attacking someone else, but, you know, that's actually not that bad. Artisan's output plus 6%. Wentwork Gardens. Passable mountains, dangerous wildlife. This is not populated. Wentwork Artem. There's, like, no anomaly here or anything? Fragments of life. It appears that the asteroid E44956 and the surrounding debris originate from a former planet. Deep within the center of this asteroid, we can find traces of extremely valuable alloys. There are also hints of bacterial life that has now died in the vacuum of space. This shows us that the celestial body once bore the promise of life. Amazing. Ooh, 3 alloys. That's really good. I don't think I'll be getting over there, though. I'm pretty sure someone will beat me to it. But, yeah. Gaia World, that's really nice. Definitely need to go, get that pretty darn quick.
Special project complete.
The Rubricator. An analysis of the ship's logs revealed that the crew met its demise when trying to retrieve an irreplaceable alien artifact called the Rubricator. It was stolen from their society by a pack of thieving rats. A curious choice of words, as they themselves are most rat-like in appearance. The logs are mainly comprised of curses willing the rat robbers to the end of the universe and beyond. The crew has counted upwards of 50 individual words for defecation, as well as a wide selection of places from which a star's light cannot escape. But their arduous work has paid off. We have uncovered the last known location of the Rubricator in a previously uncharted system, and if we are to believe its former owners, its powers are worth pursuing. We must have the Rubricator. You better not have just put that right there. No. No, that's not that one. Son of a... Well, they're going to get the Rubricator. I could actually reload and spawn it somewhere else, but because it's random at the time. But
detected.
Nah, I'm not going to do that. I'm just out of luck. They are going to get there first. I do not need to...
Analyzed.
I can stop tracking that.
Survey complete.
Alright, so mining drone lasers plus 10%, gravitic sensors plus 10%, regenerative hull tissue plus 10%, 60 physics research, 20 society research, and 40 engineering research. Pretty nice. What? I held down shift, game. There we go. Yeah, they're gonna get this before I can, for sure. Another wormhole over here. A Gaia world, size 14. Well, they're pretty lucky too.
Construction complete.
I want to get that, but I want to push in here and get to Wenkwert first.
Construction complete.
So I want to get that colonized, and to do that, I got to get through here.
Survey complete.
Got an arid world over there. Ashipo. Alright. Or Ashipso. Kind of surprised, considering how much we've found over there. What we haven't. That we haven't found any other civilizations out that way. Okay. I can go get that. And then come back.
Anomaly detected.
Our initial scans have caught an irregular signal reminiscent of our own distress patterns. And Castar. We'll go ahead and research that. Getting that Gaia world would be very nice. Colony development speed plus 50%. Gravitic sensors. That would be pretty good, actually. And we're already a bit on the way for it, so... yeah, let's go ahead and get that. No, I need to save my alloys to build that, and ideally build that. Looks like they built
Construction complete.
that. Okay. Come over here. Lost in space. The signal we intercepted was a distress call from a ship in orbit around Ancaster 4A. The ship is not giving off any heat signatures and seems to be drifting. A special project has been issued to investigate what has happened to the crew. Intriguing. I will wait for that later, though. I'd rather get more surveying done over here. Alright. Fleet has been fully repaired. Okay. Scientist is leveled up.
Survey complete.
Colossal impact crater hints that something big collided with the surface of this planet once. We'll go ahead and research that. Ooh, Ancaster is a pretty good system.
Survey complete. Colony founded.
Rubiz is okay. Ancaster is done. And our new colony has sprung up. Very nice. But with that, I think that's where we'll call it an episode. When we come back next time, do need to worry about these guys because they are overwhelming. Let's see, 373, I am at 203, and they are at 139, because they're isolationist. Okay. They're only superior to us now. I am improving their relations. And they are continuing to harm relations. Now that's just rude. I'm a little bit worried about what they might do, but we'll have to wait. They did get my Rubricator planet, unfortunately, or system. Anyway, when we come back next time, we will continue to try and expand and lock in a lot of good stuff for us to expand into. There's a lot out here. If I can get Peya, that would lock in all of this. If I can also get down to that system, I think. Yeah, that's all isolated. So if I can get down there, then I'm good. Anyway, that will all have to be next time. See you then, everyone.